you, Jagriti.
Pamela, thank you so much for your patience. Good evening and namaste from India.
Hi, good afternoon here. Good evening. How are you? Thank you very much, Miss Moumita, for inviting me to join this amazing community. So thank you very much for giving me this chance.
It's our honor, and I, Moumita Chakraborty, National President of Youth and Community Empowerment Council, under the auspices Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, warmly welcome you on behalf of the entire team of YCEC who are present here. Let me introduce you all to Miss Pamela Parra Diaz. She is a business coach, an image consultant, an entrepreneur, and G100 Chile Country Advisory Council member from Santiago, Chile. And dear soul sister, I thank you so much for accepting my invitation and joining us today, and celebrating with us the first anniversary of Youth and Community Empowerment Council, and share your insightful thoughts with us on the topic, mainly on the topic, the power of professional image in business. So I welcome you on board, and I request my dear moderator, Miss Ria Parikh, who is from New Jersey, a state council member from Gujarat, to moderate the entire session for you and take over from here. Thank you
very much. Thank you very much. So I have a presentation. I don't know if I can share with you.
Absolutely, sure.
Perfect. So
Ria, please take over.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, good evening for everyone who is in India. I'm still waking up on the inside. Can everyone hear me just fine?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, awesome. So I'd like to sincerely thank WICCI and especially Moumita and Hershita for giving me the opportunity to introduce a woman as phenomenal as Miss Pamela Parra Diaz. Most of us do not know about her beginnings in the industry. She has been a master educator and entrepreneur in beauty and manicure industry for 11 years. And she has also been a pioneer in opening professional training academies for the industry, and also in offering reconstruction and nail care services for those with health problems and weaknesses. She has also, in addition to this, trained more than 5,000 women across the world, spanning across Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines, Chile, and several other Latin American countries, training both in English as well as Spanish. And due to her prowess of being bilingual, she has opened infinite possibilities for women everywhere. And this is all thanks to her effort and perseverance that she has had the privilege of achieving great success locally and globally, and not just limited in one language or the other. It's both in English and Spanish. So thank you so much for all your valuable contributions, Mr. Yes.
No, thank you very much for that amazing presentation. So yeah, for me, it is amazing to be here. Yeah, as my mother tongue is Spanish, but if someone of you doesn't understand me a lot, it's because of that. But I'm very happy and honest to be here. So thank you very much for this kind of invitation.
Of course. Additionally, she has also had 20 years of corporate work experience in the telecommunications and retail sectors. She is a specialist in customer service, experience, business management, sales, retention, risks, leadership, and team management. Also, she has had experience in processes and management improvements and improving work environments. She is a phenomenal businesswoman with 11 years in the beauty industry, and she has contributed significantly in the development of national and international women's businesses for both in the Latin American region and in the Asian continent. And she is the developer of international business management protocols and processes, management policies and procedures, and operations for not just local, but also foreign trade for the import and export of products. And she is as Moumita very well said, an international business coach, a leader in female empowerment, coach expert in rebuilding image, especially self-esteem and well-being, and an expert in promoting and equipping women of all ages in the creation of their businesses or in the construction of their professional careers, building their foundation and providing them tools through her training in several business areas such as sales, leadership, teamwork, image empowerment, and business management. And she's helped them strengthen their skills and self-confidence to achieve great success, just like herself.
Yeah, for that reason, thank you very much again for the introduction. But for that reason, my work here in this world is give to all the women the tools for make them more independent, economic, financially independent, and also have the tools for work and for be more happiest with her lives. That is my goal, and that is my expectation also. So I'm free. You let me know if I can start, or maybe we can.
Absolutely, you can go ahead with your presentation.
Okay, good. Here said that is disabled. So I don't know.
I think we need to make you a co-host for that.
Yes, please, if someone can.
Yeah, I'm telling the team more.
Or
Sure.
you can, okay.
Is there? Yeah. It's perfect. I don't know if you can see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So we will start with the presentation today. So for me, it is very important to give you all this knowledge and all these tools for build the professional personal brand for you, because as a woman, we need to build our image as a businesswoman or as a professional woman, because that tool is very important for open all the doors in the business world for work, or for give to the another people or transmit the correct message for make businesses or for growth in your professional career. Okay, so here I want to move this one first. There. So here I have this this image, because I need that you understand what is the professional brand. I don't know if you like a community or like a person, you know what is the professional personal brand and in which occasion we can use it. Okay, because the professional personal brand refers to the perception that others people have for our works, okay, and in our business environment. It is include all the aspects, okay, of your present or your visually communicated and behavior in the context of the career and also the business. The professional personal image is essential to establish a solid reputation for ourselves, okay, generate trust and build elements such as non-verbal communication. The non-verbal communication is so important because we can directly relate the clothes, the body language, and also the consistency between our identity and also the professional identity, the personal identity and the professional identity. Okay, so it is so important to try to communicate in the best way, okay, our professional brand. Okay, we need to give to the person or the community the positive professional personal image, and we can have this one in the significant impact, okay, and the professional success also depend on this. Okay, so for that reason, if we give a solid professional personal image, that professional personal image can open doors, build trust, and establish lasting business relationship, okay, with our clients and also with the company that we work, okay? It is so important to have the non-verbal communication in the same way, in the same path with our personal and professional brand. Okay, so one of the most important keys for have a good professional personal brand is the first impression. Okay, when I talk about the first impression, I refer to the initial and general instant of the evaluation of the image that one person makes for another when they meet for the first time or when they have the first contact. Okay, this impression is formed in a matter of seconds, around 2 to 30 seconds, okay? And it is based on visual aspect, such as the clothing, the non-verbal body language, and other perceptive factors around our personal image. For that reason, it's very important try to analyze in which place we are or where we are or maybe with who we are working for give to that person or that community or very first good impression. Okay, so it is important, very important, highlight that the choosing to the correct colors that we are using for the occasion, the outfit, and also the type of the person on the occasion, it is very helpful, okay? So it is very, very important that we need to analyze that aspect, okay? Because making a good combination of the colors and also the clothes, in that moment we can make a better, attract the correct attention, and we can deliver our environment and better perception from the people to us. Okay, so for that reason, it's very important to connect the colors and also the clothes that we are using for a special occasion. Okay, so as I mentioned to you recently, the non-verbal communication, it is very important. Why? Because it's an essential component of how the people express themselves and communicate without using words. So for that reason, it is very important, the posture and the way that we are talking and also the way that we are dressing up also is so important, okay? And it is encompass a wide range the elements, like I mentioned before, the gesture and the signals. That information is about the person thought, the emotions, also the attitudes that we have, and the personality. It is so important combine all these one and have the good non-verbal communication. These elements can even be more powerful than the words, okay? Because we can use the words in the communication, but we can see immediately if some person or some group or some community is communicate as a good feelings or they are having a good relationship with that, if we saw a good or not non-verbal communication. For that reason, it is so important that the signal, and it's important the way that we are projecting, okay? It is very important project that non-verbal communication, especially in the work and also in the business that we can do as an entrepreneur. Okay, also it is important that non-verbal communication, the very important is the tips that we can have when we saw our reflection in the mirror. For instance, the body language is so important, and we can have a little bit exercise before that we enter in an interview or before that we go to the maybe a business meeting. So we can look at us in the mirror and see what is the posture that we are doing, maybe the facial expression, the eye contact is very important when we are talking with another person, because in that moment we can trespass to the another person the trust and give to the another person the communication that everything is fine and you have the knowledge of that matter that you will talk with them. Okay, the voice tone also is very important. If you are in front of people, or maybe if you are making a meeting with a lot of people, it is very important to the voice tone. Okay, you cannot talk very high and also you cannot talk very slow. Okay, so you need to know exactly the voice tone that you will use. The personal distance also is important, because if you don't maintain and you don't have a good personal distance, the another person can feel a little bit more insecure. Okay, so for that reason, it's very important to try to maintain that personal distance in the correct way. Okay, and also the accessories and the clothes that we can use it. We need to choose the correct colors, the correct accessories, the color clothing for each event, for each place. Okay, because we need to give to the another person the respect that they need. Okay, so for that reason, it's very important that you remember that the using nonverbal communication, it is important to build the trust and achieve our professional goals. So also very important in the personal and professional brand is the professional visual identity. Okay, the professional visual identity in the professional brand refers to the visually and graphic elements that the person as can use in a coherent and strategic way. Okay, it is too important to represent them, ourselves, okay, in the professional field. This is linked more the independent professional and also entrepreneur and businesswoman. Okay, so we can use this visual identity in these three elements. Okay, and in these three components. Okay, it is very, very important to use in the professional image and can contribute with the perception of the others have for the professional and in their work and business environment is very, very important. Okay, it is a powerful tool to help the people to stand out and to be memorable in the field. Okay, it is very important to know how to create and manage this visual identity to do effectively and also successfully as a personal tool. And for maintain that professional image, okay, we need to care about our clothes, about also our image, or makeup, or nails. For that reason, it's very important. If you don't like, for instance, go to the nail salon because you don't like to make every single week your nails, it doesn't matter. You can care your nails in the correct way, you can care your makeup, your clothes, your hair, but it is very important to maintain this personal image in all your life, not only for the professional way, okay? But in the professional way, we need to care a little bit more extra, okay? It is important that we need to combine our personal life and also our professional life. And it is important to guide the profession, go with the professionals to guide exactly and to know exactly which are the colors that you can use and also the clothes that you can use. Because all the women, we are different. So not all the clothes is for us. So for that reason, we can go to make an image consultancy, and that person will help to you with the correct texture, the fabric that you can use to represent your personal and professional image. Okay, so for that reason, it's very important. Maybe you can go only one time and don't go again, and with the knowledge that you will have is enough for maintain your personal image through the time. Okay, so here I have some tips for you because it is so important that we can know about that. So take care of your look. It is very important, okay? And have the personal self-knowledge also, because sometimes when I have clients, the clients ask me that, okay, I want to change my style, or I want to change the way that I use and I wear the clothes because I will start working or I will start running my business, okay? But these kind of things, the personal brand, we cannot create for change something. We need to empower the woman that we are. And this is a complement of our jobs, of our businesses. Okay, so for that reason, it's very important to have a personal self-knowledge to create the personal professional brand. Okay, because I cannot do something or dress up with something during Monday to Friday, and then in Saturday and the weekend I am another person. Okay, so I need to maintain that, but with my values and with the person who I am, and with the most important, with the message that I want to give to the rest. Okay, so for that reason, it's important the self-knowledge and the positive body language. To have a positive body language is also important because most of the women around the world, they are very shy with her body because I gain weight, or maybe because I'm too skinny, or maybe I don't know how to dress up, or maybe I don't know how to do my makeups. And this is a very important tip, okay? And the key for being a successful woman in the business and also in the professional life is accept your body like your body is. Okay, that is very important. And for that reason, I always encourage the woman to go to a personal image consultation to know exactly the size of your body, okay, for know exactly what is your size, for go and buy the clothes. Because sometimes we make the mistake that go to that place to buy something, and when we buy that clothes, in maybe 2 days, 3 days, when I will put it on, it's not fixing good. So for that reason, it's important, yeah, to know exactly my body and also accept the body that I have. Okay, and also improve the effective communication and also the non-verbal communication. It is very, very important. Okay, so always we need to remember that the non-verbal communication and all these tips that I'm giving to you now, it is important to build the trust and achieve our professional goals, and also the most important, to be happy with who I am. Okay, that is very, very important. Okay, so the conclusion of this is that we need to remember that the power image in the business is in value tools to build a solid professional and personal brand and achieve our success. Okay, I encourage you guys all to reflect on what, to reflect what we are talking now, and also to see and to think that in considerate also the tools that we have, and also in how we can apply these principal tools in our careers and also in our lives. Okay, so that is my short and little presentation about the personal and professional brand. I don't know, and I'm willing also to accept your question. I don't know if someone have question or something to talk about this theme.
First of all, it was wonderful listening to you and your knowledgeable experiences. Thank you so much for joining us, and it was really insightful. I have a question. You told something regarding the size of the dress. Right. So what happens is some people prefer wearing loose clothes. For example, me. I always prefer wearing clothes which is one size bigger than mine. Because that makes me more comfortable. So what do you suggest? Should we go ahead with what makes me feel comfortable or what makes me look good? Which one should I give more importance to?
No, you need to use the clothes that you feel comfortable and fit good, because it's not, the problem is not the size that you are wearing. The problem sometimes when we are not giving a very good communication in the non-verbal communication with the clothes, the problem is that we cannot choose the correct way to dress up, and also we cannot choose the correct colors that can fit to me in my colorimetry. So for that reason, it's very important to know which is your colorimetry, which is your size, and if you want to use and wear a extra or above an extra size, it's okay, but you need to know the way to combine. Maybe in the top, above in the top is more bigger than maybe your pants, okay? But you need to make that combination to don't look very big and don't look very tight. So for that reason, it's important to know exactly which the combination that we can do with the clothes, if the cloth is so big or maybe the cloth is so tight.
That is very insightful. Thank you so much for answering my question.
Thank you very much. I don't know if someone else have another question.
Yes, I have a question. So, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So we did connect on Insta and LinkedIn.
Yes, thank you very much for your kind words too.
Thank you. Yeah, likewise. So I just had a question that as a business consultant, sometimes I'm supposed to meet senior people like founders and I'm supposed to attend meetings. So what is the right way to dress? Because we don't want to look overdressed. At the same time, I don't even want to look underdressed according to the occasion. So is there any specific color combination or anything that you suggest is a must for everyone, or any tips on that? Like how should we look according to the occasion, a business occasion or like
Mhm. The most typical colors that we can use in any occasion is the neutral colors. The neutral colors that we can use is white, black, nude, okay, and we can make that combination with the colors, okay, and also it is important if we are using, for instance, maybe black and white, we can pay focus also in the kind of shoes that we are wearing and also the bags and also the accessories. Okay, because it is important that if we are wearing and if we are using a neutral colors, we can combine with a little bit of more colorful, maybe earrings and maybe I don't know, a necklace. Okay, but need to be elegant and need to look not too much with not too much information. Okay, because it is a very private and seriously occasion. So for that reason, the neutral colors are perfect.
thank you so much. It makes sense. I'll definitely try that.
You're welcome. So I don't know if someone else have a question.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Same here, thank you so much. So I have this question, like I'm a flight attendant. So sometimes it's very difficult because you face sometimes you have some sad days also. You must be facing some difficulties in your personal life. But then to carry that smile, sometimes it becomes very difficult in front of the passengers or the crowd you have. And we as a flight attendant, we do not have to make it visible on our faces that we are sad from inside or we don't want to do the job right now, we want to go back home. So how according to you a person should have that should be able to build that personality that we have a face which doesn't show the emotions that we have or we are carrying inside at that point of time?
Sorry, I loosened you a little. Can you please repeat the last part, please, because I didn't get at that.
Okay, So I said, like, how, according to you, how a person will able to manage his personality in such a way that the emotions are not visible on the face. Sometimes it is the requirement that we have to look very happy even when we are not, and we are very stressed, fatigued. So how can we manage that?
Oh, yeah, that question is important because as you as a flight attendant, I know that it's a very, very complicated work, okay, because the passengers or the people is not always kind. But I think that maybe the most important things is have the time, the enough time for make a reflection by yourself, okay, that what you are doing during the day, and also have a little breaks, that little breaks also can help to you to maintain your mental health and also your wellness in a good condition. So maybe, I don't know what is the structure of your company policies also, but maybe it is a good option or combination. Maybe you can talk with your partners or maybe you, with your boss, and you can have a little bit, maybe 5, 10 minutes maybe during the complete schedule that you have for break. And in that break, maybe you can have a little bit time for make a reflection, or maybe stay alone and maybe make a mental health break, okay, because it is important to have that mental health in a good condition to also give the services to the passengers. So maybe you can talk with your boss, maybe with the policy, and have maybe, I know that sometimes making the services for the people, it is very hard when you have maybe a bad day, or maybe you have problems and personal problems. But the point here is that try to connect from your personal matters or your personal problems, and try to be relaxed, and also try to make the difference because between your work and also your personal life. And the most important is that you need to know that the another people is not complaining about you, like Archika is complaining maybe for the, I don't know, the flight, maybe for the food, maybe for any another options. But this is important thing that you need to separate, and you need to see that maybe that person is angry for a reason, but is not angry with you. So that is very important to try to disconnect and separate that problem.
Yes, we have started wearing that smile as a uniform only, because now it has become a part of the uniform. So the thing is, when we wear that uniform, we know that automatically we have to smile because it's a part of the uniform. So when I come back home, then I start thinking again on same problems. But at the job, it becomes sometimes difficult. But as you rightly said, each person has their own way of dealing with it. So I drink cold coffee, or maybe I do something, or maybe I talk to somebody. Then I feel a little lighter. Thank you so
I
much.
can so much relate with
Okay.
Akarshika because I am also connected to the tourism and hospitality industry and was also connected to airlines. It becomes so tough sometimes to maintain that smile because your mental condition is not that well, because something might have gone wrong at your personal space, and still we have to maintain that smile, talk to others, smiling all the time. But what I do is, Akarshika, after coming home, I'll just bang on the wall sometimes. That sounds funny, but yeah, I have to take my stress out. That what I suggest. You have to wear your smile during your profession, but come home, shout out whatever you want to do. You do. You take out your anger from within and go to job the next day. You will feel much relaxed. And if you have someone to talk to, always, you must have somebody like with whom you should connect well and you can trust well, and then connect to that particular person and share everything. It can be your brother, it can be your mom, but that's what I do. I'm sharing just my experiences.
And
Yeah.
also,
So
sorry.
yeah.
And also, I give to my clients also always 2 exercises that that exercise are very good. I don't know if you like dance, but the dance is also a very good therapy. So you can come back home and you can dance maybe, I don't know if you have a child, or maybe with your husband or sister, brother, mother, or maybe alone too. You can play a video in YouTube and you can dance, and that maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So you can do exercise, also you can relax. And another exercise that I always give is write the things that you in the day, during the day, that you have passed away. So you can write all and then burn. So I then burn and say, okay, I declare that this one will not happen again. So maybe that can help to you also to burn all the bad things, all the bad memories that you have, and also breathe and declare, so okay, tomorrow will be a very good day. So maybe that one you can do too.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Ria, please take over. If just ask if anybody has some other questions.
Sure. If nobody has any more questions, I'd like to sincerely thank Harshita and Moumita for introducing me to Ms. Parra. And thank you so much, Ms. Parra, for being here with us today and sharing your invaluable wisdom and all the little things that you've learned over the years that could help women in achieving great success in their fields.
Thank you very much for you, Ria, Moumita too, and Harshika too. Thank you very much for this kind of invitation. So I hope that all the information that I give to you today can help to you in some way. So feel free if you have any question, if you want to contact me to talk, we can talk, we can have a meeting through Zoom. If you have any question, please feel free. So also in my social medias, I'm free too. So I'm living here in Philippines now. So we are in a little delay of time, but feel free if you have any question and if you want to talk with me. I will be
So kind of you. So kind of you. And Ria, you are wonderful in moderating. Thank you so much. You are awake so early because I think it is 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning there in New Jersey. And you are awake and you have moderated so well. Thank you so much to you as well.
Thank you so much. Thanks to Harshita for giving me a brief about what phenomenal work Ms. Parra has done. I think that was enough and like internally waking me up and getting ready to meet amazing women today.
Indeed. And Pamela, it was indeed wonderful listening to you. And I would personally be in touch with you. And I need a lot of, insights from your end. So I will definitely be going to be in touch with you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So all of you guys, if you want my support, I'm here. So thank you very much, Moumita, again for this amazing moment.
Thank you so much. Wish you all the very best in life and all the success to all of you lovely ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you the same. Thank you very much.